welcome. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. Your video is about to start. I just wanted to invite you to take a moment with me to remember our deployed military members who cannot be home like most of us can be. It is a cause that is near and dear to my husband's heart and therefore my own as well. And if you feel like it, take a moment with us. Enjoy your video. Bye-bye. TGIF, welcome to Friday and welcome to the Fraud Law Review, put out every Friday. I hope you guys had a great week and have a great weekend coming up. So today we are reading about, and this came out end of May also, this is another Massachusetts area. A Lawrence man, this is the title, was sentenced to 15 months in prison for COVID relief fraud and Social Security fraud. So let's see what's in here. I will say he was sentenced, therefore he was convicted, so he does not enjoy the presumption of innocence until proven guilty. So I'm happy to say his name. He is 58-year-old Randolph Dominguez. 58 years old. We could have been womb mates in different wombs. I mean, what is he doing? Come on, you know better. We're too old for this. So he was sentenced for fraudulently obtaining and misusing COVID-19 relief funds and stealing Social Security benefits totaling over $200,000. Let's see what the non-fine gentleman did. So in June of 2020, apparently he submitted a loan application on behalf of an interpreter business he owned and operated. Okay. Come on, guy, you had a small business. The name of his company was Dominguez SB Interpreters, and he submitted the application to the Small Business Administration, SBA, under the Economic Injury Disaster Loan Program, which provided loans to small businesses that suffered substantial economic injury due to the COVID-19 pandemic. Okay. This is Dominguez, fraudulently obtained approximately $90,000 in those EIDL funds from the SBA between June 20 and July 2021. He falsely claimed on his application that his gross business revenue was $600,000 the previous year when it was only $16,000 and change. Further, he improperly spent all of the EIDL funds received on non-business expenses, including $16,000 to purchase an SUV and several purchases at smoke shops, liquor stores, gun ranges, and an adult bookstore and website. All your dirty laundry's out there, Dominguez. In addition, in May of 2021, he applied for an additional over $200,000 EIDL loan modification increase based on the false business revenue amount, which was rejected when the SBA sniffed out his fraud. Similarly, in June of 2021, that's a month later, he obtained a $3,500 Paycheck Protection Program, PPP loan, which was another temporary loan program, just to refresh you all, another temporary loan program that was intended to provide relief for small businesses impacted by COVID-19 so that they could retain employees and cover overhead. Dominguez also spent the PPP loan for an improper business purpose, which was an all-inclusive vacation in Cancun, Mexico. Can you believe? I'll tell you something. It makes you become a hard arse, but this emergency, we can't think first, and we have to get the money out because people are going to die. I get it, but I don't know if any of this was the right move to make. I just don't know. And I'm a small business, so I get it. But separately, from April of 2001 through April of 2023, so we're talking 22 years, Dominguez stole approximately $163,000 and change in Social Security benefits. Oh, he'd been doing this a long time. His father was receiving Social Security benefits at the time of his death in March of 2001. His death was never reported to the SSA, which I would say you don't have an obligation to report. We just all tend to want to do it. Instead, the deceased address was changed in 2006 to Dominguez's residence, and the agency continued to pay monthly benefits on his behalf. Dominguez used his deceased father's debit card to withdraw the improperly paid benefits at ATMs and to make purchases more than 22 years after his death. So what was that they were saying, that there are no dead people with active live Social Security numbers that anyone could rip off or steal from or use or take advantage of and steal from the government or somebody else? So sorry. if you believe that hogwash that it doesn't happen. Okay. Finally, Dominguez claimed that his deceased father as a dependent. He claimed his deceased father as a dependent on his own 2019 federal and state income tax returns to fraudulently obtain tax credits. As a special condition of the term of supervised release, Dominguez was ordered to work with the IRS to correct all inaccurate tax returns. You think? All right. I want to head back up to the top here. What did he get? What did I say he got? He was sentenced to, wow, 15 whole months in prison after 23 years of Social Security fraud, 22 years, and then the subsequent COVID relief fund fraud, Small Business Association fraud, and everything else this schmuck did. 15 months. Does anybody not think that's too low? I mean, he should be in prison for life. Sorry, I think so. At 58, yeah, well, it might be life, depends. Like, he should probably get at least 20, which, if he's healthy, he's going to live longer. It's not really my concern. His well-being in the future is really up to, what he does with the big guy. I don't know. I think that's an extremely, extremely, extremely late sentence. It's Massachusetts, of course. I mean, you can be a pedophile and probably walk away and become a babysitter at a daycare center. Okay, that's enough of me. I know. All right, next week, guys. Bye. Hello again. I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope it was helpful, if not just a little bit informative. In the event you have a Social Security question you want addressed, please feel free to make a comment below and ask the question, even if nothing to do with this particular video. And just a quick, again, reminder, we have our daily video shares and tips around noon every day of the week. And on Wednesdays at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have our live Q&A session where you can come in live and enter your questions in the chat. And we all pretty much have a good time for an hour or two. I look forward to seeing you there, hopefully. And lastly, don't forget about our benefactor memberships. They're very reasonably priced. The first one is very nominal and you get a few perks, but on a bigger scale, it contributes to us being able to fulfill a mission of assisting certain people with representation that would otherwise not be able to get it. We look forward to continuing to do that. And so far it's working out like the bomb. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Bye-bye now.